One of our goals here at Camp Griddlemore is to give you lightning fast meals to cook at the campground on a Friday night when you show up late and the kids are hungry. We've done grilled cheese and tomato soup, we've done really easy stir fries, and we've done some hot dog episodes, all things that you can make really, really quickly. Today we're gonna make a Parmesan crusted chicken Caesar wrap that is lightning fast. So let's get camping and let's get cooking. For this Friday night cook, we are gonna cheat a little bit and use a bagged Caesar salad kit. These work great for making delicious wraps. We've got these gigantic wrap-sized tortillas, and we've got some thinly sliced chicken cutlets that we are going to cook to perfection. And that is really the secret to make this cook great, is to make the chicken really, really good. If you wanted to save even more time, of course, you could pre-cook the chicken at home, but we're gonna make it right here, right now at Camp Griddlemore. So let's get started by mixing up our bagged salad, which is gonna form the basis for our Parmesan crusted chicken Caesar wraps. When you're mixing up your Caesar salad kit, make sure that you get out every little last bit of the dressing, because they sometimes don't give you too much of it. All right, now that we're done with that, let's also make our little crust that we're gonna put on, our Parmesan crust. So we're gonna mix together a little bit of olive oil and some Parmesan cheese, and we're gonna use this later to help us seal up our wraps and add a delicious taste to the exterior. Now let's pat our chicken and get it as dry as we can so we get a nice sear on it once we put it down on the griddle top. And we're gonna go down with half Tuscan herb and half Parmesan ranch for our seasoning. The combination of these two seasonings makes the chicken absolutely succulent and so delicious and tasty. I'm gonna wanna eat one of these chicken cutlets before I even get to the wrap stage. Then after that, we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil on our chicken and turn our griddle onto medium-high, maybe high heat, and we are ready to roll. Now our chicken is ready to hit that griddle top and start sizzling away. We're gonna cook this right to about 165 degrees. If I was doing chicken wings, I would take that a little bit higher, but for these, I want the chicken to be tender and succulent and juicy, so 165 is gonna do the trick. So let's give them a flip, check our temperature, and when they're done, we will pull them off and let them rest. While they're resting, we're gonna put our wraps right onto the griddle top. We're gonna turn the temp down a little bit too, and we're gonna let those warm up so they're easier to wrap up later. Now let's slice up our chicken and add it to our Caesar salad and mix it all up, and we are ready to assemble. Let's add a generous portion of our chicken and our Caesar salad onto the wrap, and we're gonna kind of keep it in the middle bit there. I'm not an expert at rolling a burrito, but we're gonna do our best here to do it kind of Chipotle style and wrap it up really nicely. Once we have it wrapped together, we tuck in our corners a little bit, we're gonna add our olive oil and our Parmesan cheese. We're actually just kind of like gonna spread this on one side very gently, and then that's the side we're gonna press down onto the griddle to give us that Parmesan crust. You could do it on both sides, but I actually like it better on one so that the whole thing doesn't get too wet. Let's give these a flip again and see what they look like, and they look so good. That Parmesan crust looks absolutely perfect. So let's pull them off of the griddle, give them a slice diagonally for presentation's sake so they look really nice, and let's get ready to eat.
Looks like a spaceship almost. Doesn't that look like it belongs in Star Wars or something, like a spaceship?
Looks like I want to eat it.
And now go.
I was gonna fly one like this, look. All right, let's dive in and taste one of these Parmesan crusted chicken Caesar wraps. My kids have been requesting these. You know you've got something good on your hands when your kids start asking for it at the campground. Let's take a bite. The thing is, the chicken's so good. Like, I almost just want to have one of these chicken cutlets. Don't even need to go into the wrap situation, but it's what makes the wrap so good. Did we cheat a little using a bagged Caesar salad kit? Of course we did, and that's the whole point on a Friday night at the campground. I don't want to be chopping up lettuce. I don't want to be preparing veggies. I don't want to be looking around for wherever I left the croutons on the last camping trip. Everything's right there in that bag. Makes it super, super easy. You could cheat even more by making the chicken at home, but the chicken will not be as succulent. This is a great Friday night meal at the campground. This is so delicious. If this was served to me at a restaurant or a sandwich shop, I would have no idea that it came out of a bagged Caesar salad kit. This one is a win at the campground. Let me know in the comments below if this is something you would do at a Friday night on the campground when you're trying to feed the hungry tribe and feed them quickly. This has been working great for me as a Friday night campground meal. Hope to see all of you at the campground with a Parmesan crusted chicken Caesar wrap in your hand, just like this one.